Things are changing around here. I came to the bottom of what has been going on and why all of this chaos has been going on around me last night. So I know that this is not for everybody, but I am talking to those of you who are experiencing a lot of crap and who have gone through a lot of trauma in your life. I found something that can change your life, and I'm going to do some videos later, some duets, some stitches, something to share what it was that just set me free. Okay, first of all, if you're following me, you know that I've been going through a lot, and I'm sleeping on my daughter's couch. I got fired. I just got... Oh, look, the book is trying to play. I just got... a lot of things happened with my Jeep, and it's still not fixed, but I did finally get a plan. I got a plan, so I'm gonna buy a battery at AutoZone. I'm praying for the funds to come in. Everything else has come in, so I'm gonna believe for it, and then it's gonna cost me $124 to take it across the street to Amco and have them stick it in. I'm not going back to that dealership. That dealership ripped me off, and come to find out, I talked to some people in town, and they said that they are known for doing that, but I was stuck and had no other alternative. So here's the deal. In my crisis last night, in my breakdown, I have just been crying out, like, what is going on? Why do these things keep happening? What did I do? How am I attracting this? Because first and foremost, you have to know that I believe that like attracts like. There is too much scientific evidence to tell me any different. And I'm like, there's something, rather it's my mindset, rather it's whatever. And I am probably one of the most positive people you will ever meet. So when you hear me talking negative or you see me crying, something's really, really wrong. You hear me asking for help, I really, really need it, because I don't do it. My personality type is an avoidant. I suck things up, I push it down, I bottle it up, I keep it moving, I find the silver lining, and I take care of my stuff. I don't ask for help from people because I've never trusted people, because everybody who was ever left in charge of me hurt me in big ways. I received daily beatings as a child, and I've never publicly said this before until now, because I'm free to. I have never talked about a lot of the things that happened to me because I didn't want to hurt my mother's feelings. I cared more about everybody else and how it would make them feel if I told the truth about what they did to me. My abusers got away with a lot because I was afraid that if I spoke on it, that somehow it would hurt their feelings, and I have forgiven them like a good Christian girl should, and I can, have a relationship with them now, and things are healed, and we've moved past that. However, guess what? That inner child in me, she didn't. She felt and still feels abandoned, left on her own. Let me tell you something. So I'm not going to explain how I got to it. It doesn't matter. And a lot of people would throw a lot of hate out there, and I'm not prepared for that, because the wound that I have tells me I'm bad. It tells me I'm a bad girl. So I don't want to... I'm still healing that. I'm still in the process, but at least now I see it. I put other people's feelings before mine. Even at the dealership, knowing they're ripping me off, because I worked at a dealership for 7 years. I know they're ripping me off. I know what they're doing. Clearly see it. But I felt so out of control. I felt like that little girl who just had to watch everything go down around her and couldn't say anything because she didn't want to be a bad girl, right? She didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So that protective mode, that protected me as that little girl, because I had to anticipate my mother's feelings for survival. And I kid you not, for survival. There were so many times that children's services were at my door as a child, but I lied. I lied because I knew that if I got my mom in trouble, the beating I got after they left was going to be far worse than the one I got before they got there. So I hear this lady, her name is Gabby Bernstein, and she is talking about this 4-step technique. And I'm like, what can it hurt? You know, it's right here on TikTok. I'm gonna go back and stitch that video. So I do the process, and I'm sitting next to my daughter. My daughter is working on something on her laptop, and I got my earbuds in, and I'm doing the process. It's like a 3-minute process, y'all. And all of a sudden, tears are streaming from my eyes. She doesn't see me cry a lot. No one sees me cry a lot because I suck that stuff up. I feel like everybody else has so much crap going on, they don't need mine too. For me to even be sharing like I am has been a huge step for me, but I knew I needed help outside of me. Now you're probably thinking like, why don't I go get therapy or whatever? I'll go insurance. Okay, so let's just stop that. Don't even put that in my comments, because listen, I'm taking my power back, and I'm not going to care about hurting someone else's feelings if it compromises me taking care of me. I'm not intentionally going to try to hurt nobody, because I'm not made that way, but I matter. My feelings matter. Theresa matters. She matters. How she feels matters. And her story is her story. Your story is your story. It's my point, because I know I'm not alone in this. And the thing that I know, like attracts like. So how many of you have experienced this too? And how many of you too push things down, suck them up, and don't talk about them because you don't want to hurt somebody else, or you're afraid of being a bad girl or a bad boy? I'm so disgusted. So I do this exercise, and the first thing comes to me, my very first memory comes to me. And I look at it differently this time, because I'm like, if I was the observer and I was seeing this happen, I would have ran to that baby. I would have ran. I would have picked her up, and I would have held her in my arms. And I don't care if her mother was standing right there. I would have snatched her away, and I wouldn't have given her back. So I had to get the book, the Audible book. I was like, I've got to have this money in my account, and I did. So it was $20 from Audible, and it's called Self-Help, and it's by Gabrielle Bernstein. And I'm gonna listen to that. It's a 6-hour book. I'm listening to it all day today, because I am done with the things that are happening around me. I am done with it. Boots. They always, when I get upset, they all want to come and try to take care of me. But I will share that first memory, because my whole account is about to change. I've experienced freedom from demonic oppression, and I walk in that freedom. I have experienced freedom from religion, freedom from a lot of things, and God just keeps taking me. And this time, it was almost like he wasn't doing anything, but he was. But I didn't understand that I was causing a lot of this. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of you, but we have to take accountability for the parts that we did, because my inner child was so, I wasn't even in touch with it, and I know you probably heard this stuff and probably don't understand, because I didn't really understand either, but I've been playing a lot. I know it sounds crazy, right? Like the other day, I was outside stretching. I like to go out there in the morning. I like to go out there and I stretch, and I was playing with my shadow. And then I realized, I was like, you're playing with your shadow. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm having a great time. So I kept doing it, and I thought, wow, a lot of what we did as kids, we don't do as adults, because we're always afraid of somebody looking. And what a great stress reliever it is, what great exercise it is to still play. So whatever you guys are going through, if you're experiencing this, get this book, check her out, find her here, Gabby Bernstein, Bernstein. She will change your life. Her technique that she talks about will change your life. If this is what you are suffering from, don't suffer anymore. Let it go. Heal that inner child. Heal that wound.